Okay, so therapy is new to me for one. I just started a few days ago. I had my first session with a nice woman, and I guess another reason why I decided to start recording myself more often is just so I can get used to the process of talking to her face to face, because I really don't get to socialize a lot in my day-to-day life. So it feels just a little bit odd, I suppose. I guess with therapy, it's for what I did for my therapy was she had led me into this room, which was full of these other smaller rooms. And she led me to a smaller room that had a couch on one end and a chair on the other. And it was like almost like a cubicle of sorts. And there's a table with, of course, a tissue box. Obviously, if you're one who's going to cry or you need to let emotions out, obviously, you're going to need probably a lot of tissues. And she sat on the chair and she used like a notebook with a pen, and she would write down and make notes about anything I said that she probably thought was worth writing down. And she basically kept note of everything. And she asked me a bunch of questions. I felt pretty all over the place for my first session. I felt mentally like I wasn't quite there. I zoned out a bit during it. She went over confidentiality and a lot of the legal aspects of the therapy, as well as if she needed to report anything or why she would report anything, things like that. And for the most part, I didn't really get that down because my mind was so focused on just the therapy and what I was going to say. We switched from topic to topic. It was mostly just an introduction session where she asked me what my life was like and was getting a basic view of what my problems were. She said, based off of her notes and what she's seen, that I have PTSD symptoms. So I almost didn't go to my first session because I was nervous. And after my first session, it makes me wonder now what's going to happen next, because I have no idea. I wrote down some notes on just general topics I would like to go over with her, and next time I do go, which is next week, in the middle of the week. And it was hard enough just telling my primary doctor that I wanted therapy, and it was really hard talking to the therapist because a lot of the things I felt I should have said I couldn't say, or I was unable to say because I got too nervous, or it was hard to put what I wanted to into words. It was hard to put my thoughts into words. And a few times I did pause and I was sweating profusely. A few times I just felt like I didn't know what to say. And overall it was really good, I suppose. I liked her a lot, and I'm kind of excited about going back for a second time. But about the PTSD thing, I don't know. I don't know what happens next after this. I don't know. I mean, I hope she can help me, for one. But I've never been to a therapist before for anything. This is my first time ever, so I have no idea what to expect. And I'm partially just worried maybe I'm too much for the therapist. Like I'm too much for other people. I've been left behind because of my issues. And I realize that I'm a lot of work for someone to handle. It's something that I've feared a lot, about being left behind, or like no one can handle me because I'm too much.